Hi, it's Nani, and welcome to Chronicles of Nani. I don't have a Murphy's Law coffee mug. For today, I really wish I did. You see, we have a guest room that Murphy stays in all the time in this house. I swear he does. Last week when I was talking about diseases and conditions that still affect and make a point of attacking people with chronic illnesses and in wheelchairs, because there are things you just can't do anymore that might have warded off them before, but they attack you now. During the vlog, I also mentioned that with MS, the common cold is worse and lasts longer. Damn, Murphy seems to watch YouTube too. My normal recording day is Saturday, and I figured if I had just one more day, I could beat this cold by Sunday and record on Sunday. But it didn't really work. I don't sound really great, and trust me, I look worse. That's why you're not seeing me, you're just hearing me this week. I actually do feel better. I'm just still a bit stuffed up, and my eyes look like they usually do after they've been burning all week. But I got you, Murphy. I'm still here. But here's the coffee mug I chose to go with breakfast. I don't remember which Cracker Barrel it's from, but I know that Mom and I got information about Cracker Barrel, and it really did just seem like a franchise that was all over down south. We figured, okay, it's like a southern family restaurant thing, and we wanted to go to real southern stuff, and stuff was different. First day down south for our 2-week trip to places south we'd never seen before. We spent our first night in Lexington, Kentucky, which is the farthest south we'd ever been in Kentucky before. We checked into our hotel and went for a little bit of a drive to check out things in the area. It was a beautiful fall day, sun shining through, all kinds of fall colors, and it was just gorgeous, and we enjoyed the drive so much. And we got back after driving around and having driven all day, and then driving around and seeing all these wonderful fall colors, tired and hungry. There was a Cracker Barrel just across the street from our hotel, and even though we said, yeah, we're probably not going to go to any Cracker Barrels on this trip because it just looks like a franchise thing, we were tired enough that we said, yeah, well, let's give it a try. I have now been to so many Cracker Barrels. Mom and I went to many Cracker Barrels on that first trip down south in 1989, and I can't count the numbers of Cracker Barrels I've been to since then. So I know it's much more recent than that I got that coffee mug, but oh my, it made a wonderful impression after driving all day, tired and hungry, and it was just incredible. Fantastic food and warm bread that my mother and I both looked at it and we said, this is like your great-grandmother's cornbread. One of the postcards I sent from Cracker Barrel to my great-grandmother was, we found some place that makes almost, and I put that in large letters, as good a cornbread as you do. I definitely can say that I enjoy having Cracker Barrel for breakfast. My intention was that I was going to show a mug with chicken soup in it, but I'm actually feeling better. I don't sound a lot better, and I certainly don't look a lot better, but I feel better. My doctor was in yesterday. She said, it's not at all COVID. That really is a common cold. But also because I took medication and the things that I usually take for a common cold, when I started feeling the symptoms of the common cold. And it didn't end up lasting super long. Hopefully, by next Saturday, I'll even sound healthy. Today started off with snow falling. JD was looking out the window at the snow, the big window in the front of our house, which we called Big Screen Cat TV, because the cats sit and look out the window. And when JD walked over to the open door, when my husband opened the door, and she looked out like, what the heck, the outside world has got cat TV on it, and had no interest in walking out. Marco, who is our flight risk, walked out, looked for some place to find grass to chew on. He did find some place where he chewed on a little bit of grass, but in the time it took my husband to go back in the house, grab his phone to get a picture, and go back out to get the picture, Marco was already sitting in front of the door, begging to come back in, as if he was saying, we're desert creatures, Daddy. We're not made for this cold white stuff that covers up all the grass. A few months ago, our neighbors across the street have moved because my neighbor John, who was one of the first people I met when I moved to Toledo, had heart-related dementia and was getting worse and worse. They did move to someplace smaller, and on January 9th, 2022, this year, John passed. I couldn't go to the funeral, but I did leave a message at the funeral home's website. She sent me back a text to let me know that I can watch the service on the website at the funeral home. The pastor used the story of meeting John and things that it was so important to me, so special to me, in part of his eulogy for John at the funeral. I did watch the entire service. I was crying while I watched it, and I really felt like I would be crying with everybody if I was there. Now, today, I started off watching the snow falling, and after all the antics of we are creatures of the desert with the cats, I was looking across the street where the new neighbors that I have not met yet live, so I can't tell you if the St. Bernard puppy across the street is a girl or a boy. But I did snap a picture of the puppy in the yard where he runs around, and the puppy was having so much fun this morning when the snow was falling, and when they got out there in the snow, playing in the snow, and just the difference between cats that are, okay, we're desert creatures, get us out of there, and the puppy across the street just rolling around in the snow and having the time of their life in the snow. My, how different those species have in their opinion of snow. And I'm also getting to the point now where I'm getting stuffier, but Murphy, I got you, and I will be back next week. Thank you for looking at the pictures and listening to me, and I will be actually seen by you next week, and have a great week.